Quick recap on how we can use body language cues in order to better understand what mind style somebody may be in possession of. So for our artisans, our big picture fact people who are very action oriented and spontaneous, their body language is going to be very confident but casual. So they're going to stand with a tall posture, wide stance with their feet. Oftentimes they're going to have one foot kicked out, maybe a little bit of a kick to the side to let you know they're casual. Their gestures tend to be big and gregarious. So above the waist, up and out, literally saying, let's go, let's take action. These folks tend to fidget a lot, so they sway when they're speaking, they're playing with things with their hands, they might be shaking and tapping their foot. They also tend to project their voices pretty well. Now, across the quadrant from them, we have our guardians. These folks are going to come across far more formal and reserved. So they stand more narrow, their feet tend to be facing forward. They clasp their hands in front of them or behind them. Their voice is not monotone, but it tends to be quieter, but very, very clear. When these folks gesture, we're going to see linear gestures, usually right around the waist, and oftentimes they're actually making lists. So they might make a list like this, they might make a list on their hands, or as you know, every now and again, they're going to air list you when things are really important. Then we have our idealists. These are our big picture relationship folks. They're going to be showing all kinds of pro-social body language. So they're going to angle towards you, make good eye contact, encouraging expressions and gestures. Their gestures tend to be rolling, inviting you in, letting you know that they're trying to connect with you. Finally, we have our rationals, and you might remember the tell with our rationals is the absence of the tell. So these folks tend to be very still, very stoic with how they hold themselves. When they gesture, it's going to be a little bit more abrupt, right? So driving down, knifing down to the point. Again, they tend to hold a little bit more personal space in those social settings. So when you're interacting with somebody and trying to establish what mind style they're using to approach the situation, don't forget to check out their body language because they're giving you all kinds of tells.